Welcome back guys to another Zero DTE video, and today Ernie's going to be talking about volume profile, so make sure you stay tuned. If you're interested in becoming a pro trader, check out the link in the description where you can find Ernie's education platform. Enjoy guys.
My goal is to get the finest detail I can on each level. That's why it's not chunky. It's nice and fine and detailed. And also to get rid of all of the other garbage, the up-down volume and the different colors and all that other stuff. I just want one uniform color. And then I want to stretch it out as much as possible to exaggerate these nodes as much as I possibly can so that they're super clear. That's my goal. Make them as super clear as possible so I can see them, and then start outlining all the different places where there's a big transition. Those levels are going to be the levels that I'm after. And you'll see as you zoom in how important they are. You start zooming in, you start saying, man, I couldn't see that on the daily chart. That line was invisible. I couldn't see how it was going to behave, but that line was very important, obviously, because look, it comes up here, boom, boom, bounces off of it.
How often do you update this chart? Like once a week, once a month?
Yeah, about once a week. Sometimes I don't have to update it for a long time. I can go 2-3 weeks without updating it. But other times, particularly when you're in all-time highs, you have to update it more often because it's blazing new trails.
The previous view, you had about a month of data up. Do you use multiple time frames to look at it? No, I always start with a daily time frame, and that's where I do my drawing. I start at a daily, and all I'm really interested in is where it's potentially going to go. So I only do the drawings around the area where I think, price can go. So I'm not going to do it like way down here or, a mile up here. There's nothing to put up a mile up there. I'm only going to do it within a few hundred points or so, and then I update it as we go along. But I start with the daily, and I look at the daily and I draw them on the daily. That's where I draw them. And then I zoom in to the time frame that is appropriate so that I can see how price is moving within that day or the last few days. So when I go down to a 10-minute chart, I can see how it's interacting with that. You can see it very clearly. I couldn't see any of these bars in the day time frame. And you use ES instead of SPX because SPX, you get these weird volume.
No, because SPX has no volume.
I mean, TradingView tries to estimate it, but you get this weird.
No, it's not estimating it. You're looking at a CFD, a contract for difference, that is tracking the SPX. And that has volume, but it has nowhere near the volume that the ES has. So it's not useful. It might be useful for price, but it's not useful for creating volume profile. The actual index has no volume. So if you tried to put volume profile on it, you wouldn't see it. You're seeing the SPX that is actually a CFD, a contract for difference, which is traded overseas. So you're not looking at the actual index. You're looking at the overseas version of the index where they're actually trading some contracts, but the volume is very low. So don't use that as your volume profile. You can use it for price action and everything because it will be pretty much following the regular index, but that's it.
Thanks for watching guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the like button below. If there's any questions that you might have for Coach Ernie, make sure you leave them in the comment section. Thanks guys.